Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tom from Serenity, and we're back with Sonic 06. We're just doing a post-production commentary like last time. So where we left off, we was in Crisis City, and we're just about to start Flame Core. And we're still in Sonic Story, so here we go. See, the thing is, I'm actually having quite a bit of fun with this. You know, like, I think I've only died like a handful of times. Like, I think Crisis City was the first time I really died. But I think it's Radical Train coming up that I'd struggle with, and I've done a little bit of editing, so it's actually going pretty quickly. This I managed to beat Sonic Story within one sitting. I think it was like within 2 hours or something. But anyway, yeah. But I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself in case, because it's been a while since part 3, because we've had a lot of stuff going on and we've had different videos on, so like we've had a lot of Left 4 Dead. We've got some requests, like I apologize if you're watching, I can't remember your username, but you requested for Titanic, where we've already played through it and we had a lot of fun with it. We tried recording it, but it didn't quite work, so we were going to give it another try. Our latest video was, as of time of recording now, was Left 4 Dead 2 Matrix Subway. So I had Dean, Leona, and Jamie have a go at that. So really check it out; it's a lot of fun. So and I think currently right now in the editing room is Left 4 Dead Silent Hill. So look forward to that. Yeah, originally the reason why we haven't had Sonic out for a while is because we felt that we was pumping out a lot of Sonic videos, so like, it kind of like alienated a lot of our other subscribers who watch us for everything else that isn't Sonic. So just I figured he needed a little break, so I think it's time to bring him back, and Left 4 Dead needs a break a little bit. So in our schedule, we're going to be doing like Portal 2. I'm going to be doing more Call of Cthulhu, so please join me over there. And if people like this little series of Sonic 06, I'll happily do Shadow and Silver. So, but yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the game. I actually like Flame Core. It's actually a really good level. I don't feel it's as cheap as, like, say, Crisis City, where it's very based on precision jumping and you know, like grind rails where it could easily go wrong. So, and there's also no speed section, which Crisis City had the worst speed section, I gotta say. You know, the Mark speed sections. But Kingdom Valley's not that bad, but Wave Ocean was probably the best Mark speed. But with the power of editing, I've cut out all the loading screens, so it's very seamless. So you're welcome for that. But is this the level with Knuckles in it? Oh, it's been ages since I played this. I played this when I was like ill. I had a flu, the flu, not a flu. But yeah. What else is going on? We're coming up to the release of BioShock Infinite now, so I believe me and Evan have got that on PC. So we'll be doing maybe some live streaming over at Twitch.com. So if anyone doesn't know, we're over there right now. We're doing a few videos, like I did about 2 hours worth of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. So yeah, I'll leave a link in the description, like to link us to our Twitch page, but it's mostly just a front to make this page more popular. So really, YouTube, you guys are our favourites. So really, we're still going to be putting content out just for you guys, more than Twitch TV. So yeah. Oh, this bit was so simple. I remember the first time I got this game, I just like had no idea what to do, even though it kind of like tells you like turn on all the lights and you'll get out of the room. But yeah, in this one, speed through it. So yeah, Knuckles. I gotta say, Knuckles is probably one of the worst characters to play as in this game, because his control is so stiff. Like his punching moves, like you come to a complete halt. The wall climbing, you can get stuck on walls. The gliding, you know, it just feels like you drop too quickly. You know, like I think I prefer playing as Tails and well, obviously I think Sonic's the best one in Sonic Story, but Tails is a lot more controllable and manageable than Knuckles. But I'm trying to think of my favourite story, because it's always between Sonic and Shadow, even though I do kind of like Silver's story. and I do like the change in gameplay, but I just feel like it needed a lot more work, especially with like the physics and whatnot. So yeah, I think I like Shadow's story for his actual story, and Sonic's story for his gameplay, because I think the vehicle stuff in Shadows is a bit ridiculous. But Sonic's story is, especially in a cutscene that's coming up later on, it's very Japanese. You know, like I think if anyone knows what I'm on about, they'll already know already. But I'll point it out when it comes up. But yeah, and that's Flying Car done. But I just really don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself from the other videos. But the things I do like about this game is its soundtrack is amazing. You know, like I think they really did a good job with all the songs and all the vocal songs and just the normal game music. I actually kind of like the art style. Like I kind of like a realistic looking Sonic. So like his legs being a lot longer than usual, and all the it's the same with all the other characters. I think the level design is kind of okay, but you know, because of the way the game's built right now, it just doesn't really work that well. But I think the levels are kind of a wasted opportunity. Where like in Sonic Generations, I was glad they brought Crisis City back because they did it right then. But yeah, and the bad stuff is obviously loading times, the town missions. I absolutely hate. And a few of the bosses are very hit and miss, especially with Iblis right now, because especially in this recording, you'll just see I do a lot of standing around because it is just waiting for him to attack. Like there's no skill in it or anything. But yeah, oh, like if I do Shadows campaign, I gotta do this exact same fight the exact same way again. But oh yeah. I'm surprised I'm still only on like part 4 of this, you know, like even I spread this out like 10 minutes per video, it still wouldn't be that long. But yeah, that's just me. See, it's like it's like, watch out, Sonic, and I'm just stood around just like, yep, attack me please. But yeah, just trying to think. Oh yeah, we tried making a Sonic Sega All Stars Racing Transform Super Ultra Wii U edition. That is such a long title. I just made those last few words. But yeah, we tried making one of those. Me and Dean recorded an entire campaign, you know, one of the cups, and it actually came out really well. And you know, because we were just happy to be doing our first Wii U video. But again, the recording was just not in sync or anything with our commentary. It was just really hard to edit, so I think we'll come back to that one day. But yeah, I'm just saying, if anyone has any requests, we can do PC, PS3, 360 and Wii U, and Wii games of course. But we are trying to we're going to try and get some GameCube, like some retro GameCube games in. So we've been thinking about maybe Star Fox Assault, because I know a few people watched Star Fox 64. What we played. Oh, a little update on that. Like originally, Star Fox 64, our video series was in 3 parts. The first 2 parts are on YouTube right now, but the third part we had a lot of problems with, because as soon as we rendered it out and we got it like ready for YouTube, we uploaded it. We deleted all the local files because we thought that was it and done. But it turns out when it actually broadcasted, it was very, you know, like out of sync, and like it wasn't really, the flow of the episode wasn't right, and you know, I wasn't happy with it. So I don't want to put anything up that's you know, kind of mediocre. So I took it down. So it's likely that you may not see that episode, which is a shame, because it included a death count. It included a rage counter for Dean, which was like really funny, and it had like a rubber duck noise every time he got angry. So it was kind of funny. So I definitely don't want to be over with Star Fox, because you know, that game, there's so many different levels and stuff. So we could always do another video. And really, I think right now we've got the software and tech to record things properly, because the way we're doing it now is we are recording on a Roxio device, yet we are recording audio on a program called Audacity, and we are editing in Adobe Premiere. So yeah, we got many different things because previously we just did it in Roxio, and the editing software and that's not that great. So I feel like I'm not really talking about Sonic that much anymore, but I just feel like some updates for the channel is well needed. Plus, we've got another 20 minutes to talk through. But yeah, what can we talk about? I'm hungry. I could do with a sandwich right now. And oh, okay. Yeah, we're expanding Serenity a bit more. We got a new team member, Leona. You may have seen her in a few Left 4 Deads already, so really check her out. She's a lot of fun. You know, one of my best friends, and gonna get tonight, especially, we're gonna be doing some Portal 2. We've recorded pretty much 2/3 of Mass Effect 3 Citadel. We're big Mass Effect fans, and like to wave goodbye to like the series and stuff with the final DLC was a lot of fun, and you know, especially when we get to the more like fan service emotional stuff coming up. Oh, I think it's going to be great. But yeah, I'm going to try and get those out as soon as possible, and also a review, because I want to start a few video reviews. You know, it's really, I'm trying to cover as much ground as possible. So like we've got Let's Plays for like people who like Let's Plays. We've got highlights for like people who just like comedy, and then we'll have reviews and other stuff, and you know. Vlogs. We haven't done a vlog in a while. What was the last vlog we did? Was it when we just went to the shop to get sweets? Aren't we adults? We're between the ages of 21 and 24, and yet we go out to the shops to get sweets. And that's Iblis done. Oh my god, that is such a dull fight. But yeah. Trying to think if there's anything. I would actually say Iblis is probably one of the dullest fights to fight in the game. Especially isn't the most difficult. I'll give you that one.
No problem.
Solaris at the end of the game is probably one of my favourite musical scores anyway. But yeah, in Sonic Story at least, doesn't really have any notable boss fights. Like, I know a lot of people who always stop on Silver's boss fight because they have no idea. You know, it's no use! And then take this! You know, like, they can't really do anything, but as soon as you know what to do, he's really pathetic. You know, like, you just stay away from him, and, you know, you just home and attack when he's ready. So, that's a Shadow cutscene where extending his story, if you want to see that. And we're back to the present. What's the next level? Is it, Radical Train? It's one of my favorite levels. But yeah, I don't think we play as Knuckles for a while now. I think it's the final level we actually play as him. So I don't even know why he was in this really, because you play as him for like a total of like what, 5 minutes. And Tails, oh yeah, I think it is in this episode, but Tails. No, it's next episode. We have to play as Tails through Wave Ocean, like the same level again. But it's Tails, which I really don't understand. It's just padding out the game, you know, like it just feels like really unnecessary. And yeah, but yeah, what else is going on though with us? I just feel like this is the big update video, you know, because we have been quite silent for a while, and I think the last video we did before Left 4 Dead Matrix Subway was couple of minutes from Tomb Raider. We just got that in. I could twist Dean's arm to do a review on it. So yeah, apparently it's been a really good game. You know, I've never really been into Tomb Raider, and every time I look at this new one, I can't separate myself from the Uncharted. So it's really distracting. Like back in my day, I sound so old. The amount of experience I had with Tomb Raider was Tomb Raider 2, going around the Croft Manor, locking the butler in the fridge and shooting him with the pistols where he would block it with his tray. Good times. You can tell I wasn't really much of a PlayStation guy. Yeah, I was really Nintendo all the way, but my cousin did have a PlayStation, which we played Metal Gear Solid, Abe's Odyssey. Oh, does anyone remember a game called Batvink? If you do, then you get a thumbs up from me, because honestly, every time I search for it or anything, like, not a lot of people play Batfink or even know of his existence. No, not Batfink, that's a TV show. Oh, damn. Oh, what was it called? Jersey Devil, that was it. It was a PlayStation game. I think it was on other stuff, but yeah, it was like, he was basically a masked vigilante of the devil. It was so cool. So, okay, I'll take back the thumbs up for the Batfink and put it on Jersey Devil, so there you go. I want to play Jersey Devil now. But, yeah, Radical Train. What I like about this level is, I just like the sense that you always have to keep moving, because the train will explode and you'll fail the mission, so it kind of keeps the speed of Sonic alive, yet, you know, you don't have to take your time. But I think there's a death here now. Yep. I could have edited that out and make it look cool, but, you know, I just want to show that I'm human with this game. But, yeah. Also, the music's really cool, you know, like, it's very, it's kind of starts off like medium, and then, like, especially in the Mark speed, it really goes like fast paced and like really really encourages you to get to the objective, you know, like get to Elise, and, you know, very desperate, that's the word. And I would say either this, Wave Ocean, and I kind of enjoy Kingdom Valley as well. Those three are probably my top levels in the game, but not my favorite overall of the entire Sonic franchise, that is. But I gotta say, favorite Sonic game, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, any day. I do like Sonic Adventure, but really don't as much as like all the other ones, because, you know, in my personal opinion, please don't grill me for this, I just feel it's more buggy than this game, to be honest. I feel I could play this one better than Sonic Adventure, which is, I know, very very tough to swallow, but it's just how I am. And if you love the game, then great. You know, like, I can really understand why people love that game. You know, like, first 3D Sonic game, you're like, the Sonic levels were great, and, you know, like, it's just the other stuff like Big the Cat and Gamma. I do like Gamma's stages, but I just thought it was so strange for a Sonic game. And yeah, so really, I'm not saying it's not cool not to like Sonic Adventure 1, but, you know, it's just me. I like Sonic Adventure 2, and I just kind of slightly favour this one over Adventure 1. But again, that is just me. But yeah, other Sonic games that I kind of like, Heroes is okay, but I hated the fact that you have to play it like 4 times just to play the final level. Shadow, I feel it gets a lot of hate because of the vehicles and stuff and guns. Well, my remedy is just don't use them. There was this one. Secret Rings was good, like on rails, but I really hate that you couldn't really stop. You know, and what came after that one? Riders was good, kind of good. The air system was a bit eh, but as a multiplayer game, it was kind of fun. And oh look, Elise got kidnapped again. And oh, it's a shame you don't see it in this one because it's Sonic's story. But I love what Shadow does in the next cutscene with Silver. But we'll talk about that when it comes up next time. But yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog. I like Jason Griffiths as a voice actor. Like, I originally used to watch Sonic X. He was kind of a bit hokey, but he really did improve as he went along. Like, what was his last game that he did? Was it Sonic Unleashed, or it was one of those, because I think Roger Craig Smith took over for Sonic Colors. But yeah, I think he got much better, because like, especially in this game, some of his lines are a bit, you know, a bit hokey, you know, like a bit, you know, a bit cheesy. You know, like, I'm trying to think of one line that he does, like, I'm trying to think of what he says in the opening. It's just kind of like, oh, it's completely gone from my mind, but, you know, some lines just kind of like, my name is Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, that kind of thing. And then he slowly improved it, just call me Sonic. This boss kind of makes me wonder, you know, like, if it was if they actually spent more time on it, would this boss be called the Egg Mega Drive? I don't know, a bit of a stretch. I don't know whether it's a reference to the Genesis console, but you know, because over here it's called Mega Drive, I just can't help but think. But this is a really easy boss. Because I don't want to sound like I'm blowing my own trumpet, but you know, if you're looking for a video that is a walkthrough of this game, I would say watch this one because it's been years since I played like a few of these levels, but they just do come back to me. And you know, if you ever get stuck, just follow this like episode by episode, you know, because I think I've got pretty much all of it covered. I think I might struggle with Shadows and Silver stages, but Sonic's ones, yeah. If there's any questions or anything, and any tips that you need, just let me know. But yeah, surprisingly, I do like the multiplayer mode to this. If you go back into our episodes and stuff, we've done 2 videos in Sonic 06 multiplayer with Dean, and wow, he can be an angry person. But then again, that's just Dean. I like to imagine by after like many more videos and stuff, can someone please make like a montage of all of Dean's rages, because I can imagine like it'll like probably take up probably about 10 minutes. Hell, even 20. We're almost done with Genesis now, and next level, probably the worst level in the game, I think. Only because it reminds me of Frog Forest from Heroes. But yeah. What's going on now? What other games are coming out this year that I might cover, and also I'm just generally looking forward to? Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, I guess, because I really do like the first one. Like I really started Castlevania Portrait of Ruin on DS, and kind of went backwards. So I played Dawn of Sorrow, the original ones on NES, and the only game I've really not played that much is Super Castlevania 4 and Symphony of the Night. I really do want to give those a go, and I've recently been playing the multiplayer one. Is it Harmony of Despair, which I think is a great game. But it's not if you're by yourself and you're just starting out, so definitely get some friends for that one. But I do want to play Lords of Shadow 1 again. Might do a Let's Play on it, you know, before Lords of Shadow 2 comes out, so may or may not look forward to that, so yeah. Is this the first time we've been in the forest area in this game? I think it's a good area just to run around, and you know, like, that's one thing I did like about Adventure, which they brought over for this one, was the adventure fields, you know, those free roam areas, you know, like you could just explore, find stuff, and town missions. In Adventure 1, well, the first version of Adventure I had was the DX version on GameCube, so they added like the extra town missions, which I kind of enjoyed. I always get reminded of that mission where you have to pick up that statue of the, I think it's like the mayor or something, and put him in front of the, is it the burger shop? Or whatever, and then you get like a emblem from it, so yeah, that was kind of fun. And Tropical Forest. I really don't like this level, you know. Well, for one thing, you're carrying Elise, and, you know, it's just, ugh. It's terrible. Especially in the second half, because this first half's manageable. You know, like, if this is the section where you have to jump between trees and, like, onto vines and stuff, yeah, I don't know what they were thinking when they was designing this. Yeah. You see, like, I can understand, it's really colourful, it's meant to look beautiful, but it just comes off as bland to me. Like, it's just like everything's green, everything's brown, like, show us something new. That's something about, without laughing at the title, colourful about Sonic Colors. It's, you know, like, it's very varied, you know, like, each level's like, okay, you got the tropical level, and then you got the candy one, and then you got the water level, and stuff like that. So yeah, Sonic Colors is probably one of the best games for variety as Sonic games go. But yeah, I especially like the humour in that one. Also, it was the debut of Roger Craig Smith as Sonic for the first time, and I've been quite a fan of Roger for quite a while. You know, like I was there when he was Ezio Auditore da Firenze in Assassin's Creed. I think he did a good job in as Chris Redfield in Resident Evil, but Resident Evil games, not necessarily, well, recently, not been the best. Like, I started Resident Evil 4 with like Leon, and then I went to I think I went to 5, so I wasn't impressed with that one. Like Sheva, okay, Sheva, okay, I need an egg, okay. But okay, second part of the level now, which is a lot of shield work, and if you put your power together, you'll be able to walk on this water. Yeah, I don't understand what power Elise has except for the don't cry thing, you know, which is kind of lame. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Resident Evil. Played bits of 2. I played the GameCube remake on you know, of the first one, and wow, that was a scary game. And I definitely do want to play it again. But yeah, I think I asked this in the Cthulhu video, but if there's any YouTubers out there that know of any like scary games, you know, not mainstream, you know, like sort of like don't ask to play Amnesia because we played Amnesia, and like Slender because we played Slender. We did like 4 videos on it. But you know, if there's any like cult classics out there, you know, like I really do want to play System Shock 2, but I've been having a hard time trying to find it, you know. But a person I know is finally giving me a website where I can go and buy it. So I think it's an American version, so I don't know whether it will work over here, but I'm willing to give it a go, you know, because I've heard it's a really good game, and especially Ken Levine, you know, pre-Bioshock, he'll be interesting to see. Okay, this is the cutscene I was saying is very Japanese, you know, it's very, I really don't understand how they thought a Western market would like this, because it's very, what's the word? I don't know whether saying it's anime, but all in all, that's a beautiful shot, by the way, you know. Just the flowers coming on the water and the reflections, beautiful. But there is kind of a sort of romance between these two, which is really strange, which I don't really understand. But you know, this was aimed at teenagers, so I can't really say, you know, it's for kids, and you know, like it isn't exactly a full-blown romance. But I think for teenagers, no wonder it gets like you know, the I don't know, if you go to like Tumblr or even Google Images and just type in Sonic 06, you'll probably get a bestiality picture somewhere, especially in the final cutscene. But you know, overall, I try to distract from what they're saying and just look at the visuals. Like I think Elise had a nice design, and like she's very young, very innocent, you know, very princessy. Is that a word? But yeah, and I don't know. I kind of like Sonic's facial reactions. I don't know. I can't really explain it. Like I just like how he blinks, and you're like, it's very like quick, and you know, it's very I don't even know where I'm going with that, but you know. But I just kind of get distracted. There's something Uncanny Valley-ish with Elise, you know, like I don't know. I think it's her skin. It's very, I don't know, perfect. And yeah. But my eye always gets distracted by the environment, you know. Just like, yeah, Sonic, it's nice that you're talking and stuff, but look at that water, dead water. But yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna try and not bring these out like as consistently as like the way I ran things previously, because it was like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and then it was just kind of like Left 4 Dead 2, Left 4 Dead 2, and then Tomb Raider, Left 4 Dead 2, you know. Just want to get a varied amount of stuff coming along, and we're nearing the end of the video now, so, well, I've really sat here for like half an hour. I'm so hungry. But, no, it's been fun, and it's always nice to talk to you guys, and, hopefully we'll get all that content out soon. So, a quick rundown. It's Portal 2, Mass Effect 3 Citadel, Left 4 Dead 2, Sonic 06, and we want to get some Bioshock out by the end of the month. So actually, I'll call it a day here. So thank you very much for watching, and if you have any requests, please send them our way. Like, favorite, and subscribe. You know, please check out our other videos, because more or less we'll probably have something for you, and we're really open to like fan feedback. So please find us on Facebook and Twitter. So we can see you down there. So thank you very much for watching again. So we'll see you next time.
I cannot allow harm to come to my people. Miss Elise! It is my duty as Princess of Soliana to go. There is no other choice.